Hello, welcome to the Security Lady stream. Got some great things we're going to talk about tonight. The Security Lady here with you. First of all, again, I want to welcome you. If you have any questions or you want to know anything or you feel like you need to make a comment about some super secret stuff that you've learned or that you know, please feel free to leave that information in the chat. Please feel free to share the knowledge so that we can be up to date on things that we may not know about, because everybody out here in the chat, they want to know what you know and they want to hear some things that you want to hear as well. So here we go. Let me start by pulling up, see where we are. So I make sure I'm online with the carousel, making sure that I am showing you what is in the carousel at the exact time that I am talking about it. Let's see, where are we here? You're probably like, Security Lady, we go through this every single time you come on here. What's going on? I just want to make sure that I am on the same page as you guys and that we're talking about the same thing, that you're looking at exactly what I'm talking about. We want to start with oh, wait a minute. Let me throw something in here. Welcome, everyone. There we go. I'm the Security Lady, and I help people to gain confidence by empowering them through the use and knowledge of the latest technology as it relates to personal protection, home business security, and total life wellness. And today we are talking about some special things on keeping yourself safe and keeping yourself protected. And let's go. I'm still looking for this one particular page. Let's see. Where are we? And one day I'm going to get to the point where I'm not going to have to go through this for the first 2 minutes every time I come on live. Let's see. Let me try it this way. What if I do it this way? Nope, I can't do it that way either. What's going on here? What's going on? Let's see. What if I do it like that? And haha, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. I found exactly what I'm looking for here. We are looking for the under control tactical. Let me go ahead and highlight that in the carousel. Okay, where did it go? Come on up here. There we go, right there. Under control tactical best pin for self-defense with built-in LED flashlight, DNA defender, and glass breaker 5-pack special military police SWAT edition 2021. So even here in June, you're probably one of the first people that really knows about what's going on with this. This is a tactical control best pen used to, it actually writes, it can actually take care of you, can actually be that bright light in case, in the event that someone tries to attack you or that you're in a dark situation. Maybe your car broke down, maybe you had a flat tire and you weren't expecting it. So things do happen like that. And it's got that high quality grade on it. It's the best selling, it says, it's the #1 best selling tactical pen LED flashlight. And why? Because it's simply the best. Integrated glass breaker. It's just astounding how many people actually need a glass breaker and don't realize that they'll ever need it until they actually need it, whether it's to help someone else to get a child out of a car, to get stuck because they're in a car that's getting ready to possibly go up in flames because it rolled off the road for whatever reason, and you need to help somebody break the glass, whether it's your own window to help with a serious situation that it's just a matter of breaking the glass and helping to take care of some important business that needs to be taken care of. So this is one. And if you get this particular pen, wow, you get a free video training class. Includes how-to video plus PDF product manual, how to use a tactical pen for self-defense video. You're probably thinking, well, it's just a pen, you take the pen and you just kind of stab somebody with it, or you take it and you use it like that. Okay, if you don't know what you're doing, then yes, that can probably help, and it probably could help you in a serious situation. It probably is not the best tactical thing to do, but if you prepare yourself ahead of time, then there are a lot of things that could be dealt with much more efficiently with a lot less headache. It's about being personally protected and being prepared ahead of time. For example, let me see, I'm not gonna pull it out yet because I have this thing that I just love. I carry it everywhere I go when I'm walking. So this pen is a great pen, especially because it actually writes as a real pen. The next product that we see in the carousel is the what? Okay. Unit birthday gift for dad. Well, it doesn't just have to be a birthday, or any day can be a birthday because every day you're getting older, and every day you're a year older than you were when you were a year old. We're constantly getting older. So this is a gift that says husband for dad, men, husband. It can also be for women too, because we are in a new age now, and not things aren't separated like they were 100 lifetimes ago, where you had these for men, this for women. These jobs are for men, these jobs are for women. These clothes are for men, these clothes are for women. These guns are for men, these women shouldn't even have them. We're far beyond those days. We are in a new age where women can keep personally protected. And something like this, survival gear kits, women need survival gear kits too. So ladies, if you're out here listening, high five to you, because we need to be personally protected and make sure that we are prepared in any given situation, for any given situation, at any given time. It is a fishing tool, a fire starter, a whistle. Do people start fires anymore? Yes, they do. And you never know when you're in that situation where you need to start a fire. Bottle opener, compass. How many times have you lost your way? Do you know? You probably do know that people don't know where they are anymore. You ask somebody for directions and they may give you some directions. Is it always that accurate? No. If you ask your average person these days, okay, I need to go north. Which way is north? Well, where are you going? North. Well, I mean, like, do you know like the place? Is it here or there? Okay, I just need to know what is north, south, east, and west. Your average person doesn't know that. Isn't that just kind of unbelievable? So you have a compass to show you, because if you follow certain directions, you can possibly save yourself in a situation that you did not plan on being in. But because you have certain things, certain gears, you are being prepared to protect yourself. Outdoor camping, hiking, and hunting. That's good. It's got the nice little rope on it. It's a great gift, whether it's Christmas Day, holiday, Father's Day, birthday, Valentine's Day, anniversary. This best personalized gift will light up your lover's eyes. Aww. But it doesn't have to be a lover. It can be a best friend. It can be a mother, a father, a sister, a brother. It can be anybody. Do you have your water? Don't forget to drink your water. I'm adamant on water. Every stream, you'll hear me talk about water, because water does the body good. Water helps to protect your body and help you keep protected, because it makes sure that it helps your mind to stay clear, non-foggy. I love water. It just makes you feel so good. You just feel so refreshed. Okay, back to the tactical gift. The unit birthday gift. It is a 9-in-1 professional emergency survival. It says fishing tool, but it's so much more than a fishing tool that you see here. So that's good to have one. You can also get an Amazon gift card, which I did not put in the carousel, but you can click on any of the items in the carousel and just type in the search bar, Amazon gift card. We have a whole lot of them for different occasions, for birthdays, for pregnancies, for babies' days, for all kinds of fun stuff. You can get one and just throw the amount on the gift card and give that to someone as a gift. And I'm sure they're going to really, 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 really appreciate you for it, because you care about their personal safety. That's one thing that is many times neglected. Let's see, it's many times neglected is personal safety. Let's see here. Where am I? Okay, and we don't want to neglect the personal safety, because so we can be the people that just set the pattern and set the tone for people to be personally protected in just about every sense of the word, if at all possible. What is the next item? The next item is, move on here. What do we have here? Aha. like this. Under control, we don't need that. The next item here is DPMS full auto SBR CO2 powered BB with dual action capability. Okay, this thing looks like it could be real. So I have this on here for several reasons. One, because if you need to practice with something, you can practice not in public because you don't want to scare people. There are so many people out here that just feel like they're just big, bad Johnny go do it all or something to that effect and carry things around here in the public. There's no need to do that. You can practice in the comfort of your own home, yard, area, or places that are meant to carry things like this because it looks real. And so you could get in a lot of trouble and you could get other people in a lot of trouble too. Kids are watching and there's too much going on all around the world for things like that. You could get hurt having that. You may be saying, like some people say, hey, well, I have a right because I'm in such and such a country and we have the right to do this and do that. Well, yes, you do have the right to bear arms. You do have the right to do certain things. And you most likely, if you're carrying an item like this, you most likely, not all the time, mind you, but most likely you pretty much know the laws. Is it the best thing to do? Possibly not, depending on the situation. So this is something I have in here, one, because I wanted to encourage you to be safe, to be careful, to be vigilant. And you never know, because something like this, it looks just like the real thing. And I want you to stay safe. I want you to stay personally protected. And I want you to know what's going on out there because the security lady is all about helping you and encouraging your family to be personally protected. And what's this title about this? What's this topic today? Prepared. Be prepared. Okay, let's go on. Let's see what it says about this. Well, it has 4.6 out of 5 stars. Wow, out of 6,798 people that have gone on this site, and many of them are probably verified. Let's look over here. Okay, it comes in different forms, actually let's have a different color here. I thought I saw a different color there for a minute. Maybe I didn't. Full size, real feel, dual action, durable synthetic design, and up to 1,400 rounds per minute. Wow. Fueled by two 12-gram CO2 cartridges, deliver speed up to 430 FPS. CO2 cartridges not included. So those you're going to have to actually get on your own. Removable pop-up sight and adjustable rear sight. Stay on target. Ideal for practice. You hear that? Ideal for practice. Okay, practice in the comfort of your own home or places that are legalized and legitimate to be able to do these things. Make sure you're being safe. And remember, a lot of accidents happen when people are out in the open because they don't know how far something can do and they don't know the product that they're using and dealing with. So know your product very, very well. Thumb selector safely to ensure proper and safe handling. I love that. Proper safe handling. And then, of course, it has some other things that you can get along with that. Know things before you use it, even in play and practice. Know things. I have somewhere on there some things that you can actually use for practice and to get familiar with what you have. And if you're just now joining, I'm the security lady, and I help people gain confidence by empowering them through the use and knowledge of the latest technology as it relates to personal protection, home business security, and total life wellness. Today, we're talking about being personally protected, but being prepared in being personally protected. Too many people go out and buy personal protection items. They're like, oh, wow, I saw this the security lady was talking about this cool 9-in-1 tool that I could bust out windows and I could do this. No, I didn't word it like that. I never said anything about busting out windows. I said helping people and helping them if you need to use that against a window or glass to protect yourself or to protect your loved one or help somebody stay safe or possibly save a life. That is what I said, just in case, just for the record. So when you're hearing things like that, not you per se, but a lot of people just run out because they want to be personally protected. And they hear something like this and they're like, I need to be prepared. And security lady said, I need to be prepared. So I'm going to be prepared. And you go out and you buy this product and you don't read and you don't look at the instructions and the safety things on that. And I could go in a whole nother thing about safety because sometimes I want to switch over to health, but I got to bring it back. and stay right here and stay on task. So don't hesitate to send me a message in the chat and say, security lady, stay on task. We're talking about this. So that is that right there. If you feel a need, and that will help you to be personally protected and prepare for your family. And you never know what's going to happen. Things can happen in the blink of an eye. There are countries that have fallen just within a matter of a couple of months. And no country is beyond something like that happening. So I always say it's better to be prepared and not need what you prepared for, not to need to use it, than to not have it at all and end up needing to use it. Moving on to the next item. What is the next item we have? We have a 26-inch high hardness. I like the way they word that. High hardness, portable black tool, suitable for men and women. Now, this is really, really interesting. Why does this have 1 star? Let's see. The brand is Waddle. Why does it have 1 star? Oh, well, it only has 1 rating. I wonder if this is a new product. I don't know. 1 rating, and that rating is that. Let's look. I'm going to go ahead and look on here and see why that is. Well, it doesn't appear, don't quote me on this, I'm not 100% sure, but it does not appear from looking at this that this is a verified rating. So I'm not sure why it got that review and why it has no other reviews. It could possibly be a new product, possibly, or someone just is getting into this. So I want to see this a little bit. It doesn't have much information. It just shows how you use it. It shows how you use it because I have one 26-inch. I have a very similar product, not from this company, but it is a product. So it's important to look. It is important to look at the reviews and to see what's going on. The reviews aren't always 100% accurate because it depends on how many people did. If someone was upset with the company, if a group of people didn't like what maybe they thought they should get a refund, they didn't get a refund. They called all their friends and everybody on the planet and said, hey, write a bad review for this company. And then people do it. So you just never know. The same thing happens on the opposite. Wait, I got this product and I want you to send me a good review. And they get on the good review and they give 100,000 good reviews and you get the product and it's just like, not very good. So do your due diligence and study. I'm going to show you in just a second while we're on here. I'm going to show you the 26-inch steel stick that I have. But first, let me see if there's tactical stun stick. Okay, I'm just going to show you the one that I have. I love it. It serves me very well. And I have trained a lot with it. And what I'm sharing with you is if you have something like this, and I do encourage everyone in the planet to have something like this because it is a very good tool to have. It can make your hand. So, and I'm not a self-defense detective instructor. I'm not that. I'm simply the security lady who has spent many years in the area of dealing with security products and security pursuits and other things. So I share my knowledge and I share what I know and I share what I feel can help anybody to keep personally protected and to keep their families personally protected and to keep their loved ones personally protected. So this is a steel stick or steel baton or it's not Asp. That's the name brand. A lot of people call it that because it's a name brand and it was one of the first. This is a steel expandable baton, 26-inch. It has this little right here. Let me get that up there. Right here. And this one has a nice little grip on it. And we have several on Amazon. So if you click on that steel baton that you actually see in the carousel, which is a carousel for those of you who are just coming out here and haven't done this before, right along here is the carousel. Yep, right here. On the bottom, under the video that you're actually watching, where I am, yours truly, or depending on what type of your browser or what computer you're using, it may be up here on the side. And you can see that, and that's the carousel and has the products. So the products that I'm speaking about are highlighted. So they have like a little box around them that you see. Guys, for those of you who are not watching this on Amazon Live, then you won't see that. You won't see the carousel of the products or the follow button right there. So if you're on Amazon Live, go ahead and follow me so you can see the latest things. Tomorrow, we're going to have some amazing guests, owners of these security products companies, owners of another one in particular that deals a lot with law enforcement and has products for super, super amazing covert operations and things that are available to the general public. And that's what I love about being the security lady, to share the knowledge, share the wealth of knowledge. So they're going to be here tomorrow. So like this, follow if you're on Facebook, like the page. If you're here, follow the page and you'll get notification of when I come on and what I'm going to be talking about and possibly who I'm going to be having, the guests that are going to be on. If you're on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Twitch or the other avenues, that I've put this out to, then just follow and come over to the securitylady.live on Amazon and you'll see all these nifty products. Okay, so this one, getting back on track here, is the expandable steel baton. It has a nice grip on it. And again, you can find it on the carousel by clicking on that one product or any product in the carousel actually, and put in expandable steel baton. It's small, so it fits in my hand, and my hand is pretty small. It has the grip, so you can hold it really, really well. And it's just a matter of, I'm going to kind of show you how it works a little bit here. I think you can see me move the chair out of the way. Get up out of the chair, get moving here. Okay, easily moves. It takes a little bit of effort though. It takes some effort moving. You have to pay attention. It's about, remember, personal protection, being prepared in your personal protection. So you want to stay safe. You want to stay careful, and you want to obey all local, state, and federal laws as it relates to anything when it deals with personal protection and products and hidden cameras, but that's part of products, okay? So take this, you can move it. If a dog is coming near, you know what kind of dog it is, you can keep that dog away from you, keep yourself protected, always watching, always keep an eye on your surroundings. Like, come on, security lady, really? A dog is coming after me and I'm gonna be watching all around in my surroundings? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. You still need to be around. Preparation, remember, this live stream is about preparation. So prepare already when you're walking anywhere, starting right now. Today, the security lady she's encouraging you as much as possible to start today mentally preparing and physically preparing. Not going out, and not talking about going out and hitting the weights and trying to get muscles so that you can, fight off somebody and beat somebody up or things like that. Because it doesn't matter how many, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. It doesn't matter how many muscles you have or how big your biceps, your triceps, or your bunceps or any other ceps are. If you aren't prepared, you're just a sitting little baby wallowing in a little mud puddle. Okay, you got to be prepared for what's going on. So when you're walking around, you want to start paying attention to your surroundings. What do you see? How are people looking at you? How are you carrying yourself? People look at the way you carry yourself, especially if someone's going to attack you or assault you. They're looking at how you are walking, your eye contact. Are you walking weak? Well, okay. Security lady, what does walking weak mean? What is that? Walking weak is when somebody could just go, and you just kind of, that's walking weak. Or you have your shoulders down. You don't have an inner strength. You don't have that thing that says, don't live with me. You don't have that. And there's a way you can do that and still be very womanly, and still, for the women out here, you can still be very womanly. You can still be very feminine. You can still be very, very, very super, 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 whatever you want to be. You take this, have this, carrying it. You don't even have to let people know what you have. I mean, there's certain ways you can walk with it where nobody knows what you have, especially if you're out on the street where there are dogs or, people that may try some bad things. There was a time Well, I would hear people say, well, they shouldn't be walking in those neighborhoods. Well, maybe you live in that neighborhood and you really don't have a choice. You have to go to school, you have to go to work, or you have to do things. You have to go in and out of your car. And that's another property protection thing that we'll talk about in another live stream. So this is easy. You're walking around, you just pull it out. It's that simple. So movement, once you practice with it, you know how to do that, and it's stuck. So I can't get this in. You just can't push it in. Nobody's going to push it in, no matter how hard you hit somebody or jerk somebody. If you have the grip and you know what you're doing, it's going to be very difficult for them to get it away from you. If they do, again, you're preparing in your mind how to deal with these type of situations should they occur. So you already prepared. Preparation is half the battle. You've already prepared mentally how you're going to do it. They try to take it away from, what are you going to do? You know, you have this thing and you bought it because somebody said you need to get an expandable steel stick. And you're like, yeah, I think so. I saw an anime and they were doing this, and I saw this and Bruce Lee or all these other things, and they were doing this and doing this, but you have not had that training. So you need to take it upon yourself to start training yourself mentally. Remember, it's about that mental know-how, that mental fight that you're saying in your life every day. You're walking. How are you going to go up from your car to your house door? Walk up. People say, well, you know, you got to go home 20 different ways. You can't go home the same way all the time. You can't do this. You can't do that. There's only one way you can get in your front door, and that is to put your key in the lock and get in your front door. Be prepared. If somebody's going to do it, do you have your steel stick with you? If they try to attack you, do you know how to manipulate the steel stick? Do you know if they get you and they got you around your neck behind? Are you walking up and you're already prepared and they don't have no ideas coming? Because preparation, the element of surprise, it works every time. Be that person to know that. So there are 100,000 ways, not 100,000, but there are so many ways that you can use this for your advantage to know this simple little tiny thing that fits in a little itty bitty security lady hand. And some of you are smaller than me and littler than me. And even for the big, super, super buff guys, you got to be prepared. You should know better than anybody. It just takes a second. Be prepared. So that's the steel stick. To take it down, you have to put this on concrete. So you have to go someplace where there's concrete. If I were to put this like on this and I was trying to go boom and push this back in, I would break this thing off or put a serious dent, hole, crack in that thing. This is no joke. Practice with it. And again, practice mentally with it. That's huge. Okay, now that we've had that was security tip number 1 for the day. You're probably like, hey, security lady, which one of those tips that you just gave us was tip number 1? All of it was tip number 1. Be prepared. Practice mentally. Practice going to your door, how you're putting your keys in. Are you paying attention? If someone were to attack you, where would they come from? How would they come? And what are you going to do about it? Do you have 2 things in your hands all the time, in your 2 hands? Are they full every time you move? Okay. If you have to have something in both hands when you're going to your front door and fumbling with your keys, know how you're going to use those things to protect yourself, or at least get it in a position where there's some serious evidence that's going to be left to possibly help the next person. Like, what are you saying, security lady? Read between the lines and send me a message in the chat if you have any questions. I'm an open book, so I feel I will answer any questions that you have in the chat. If I can't answer the questions, I will get somebody that can. Find somebody that can and get the answers for you. So the next product is, let's see what we have here. We have the self-defense umbrella. What? You say, security lady, they got self-defense umbrellas? What in the world? Okay, let's see what's going on with this self-defense umbrella. I like it. It looks just like a real umbrella. Extra large, safe walking stick umbrella. Curved German wood handle, longer than standard umbrella size. Noble chestnut. $129 as of today. Anything can change. And Prime deals get $10 credit when you buy $40 or more in Amazon gift cards. Remember I was talking about those gift cards. It doesn't hurt. As a matter of fact, it makes people so happy. You can make someone so happy by giving them an Amazon gift card. they would just smile from ear to ear and just love you forever. Okay, let's see here. What makes looks like a regular umbrella, but in fact, it's extremely stable. Makes a security umbrella perfect for warding off blows, kicks, and all kinds of attacks. Can also be used as a walking stick. So you got it kind of like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in one. The walking stick, the umbrella, warding off all these different types of things, warding off animals. I always like to throw in animals there because I've been attacked by so many animals. And thank goodness for my video cameras. If you were on one of my other previous streams, you would have heard all about my video camera stories. I've got tons of them. The things that video cameras catch. Got to love it. Caught on video. Animals, lots of animals. Okay, no sticky. Each handle is made by hand. So you get this customized umbrella. Let me see the nice. They have somebody, they are so confident in this umbrella that they say it's got an indestructible tip where you can actually stand in the middle of the umbrella with the tip over here and the handle over there, and you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to bounce up and down, or it's going to be really stable. Don't do that to your umbrella. That's not what umbrella is for. That's just they're giving the point here, but don't do it. Ergonomically shaped like that. Again, this just goes to show you as well. You can use, if you're careful, if you're practicing, and if you plan, because again, being personally protected and prepared, sky's the limit. The world is yours. I have another umbrella that is self-defense to give you some options. So you can see that there's more than one security self-defense umbrella, and the pin office. I think we talked a little bit about this. Nope, this is a different one, I think. Is this? Because I don't think this. Yes, this is a different one. This is the extendable pin automatic office kit pocket staff metal magic wand for professional. What's going on here? What is this? What is this doing in my carousel? Maybe it's because it's magic. Expendable pen, magic pen. And we might as well call it a magic pen. Open the bumper. Oh, wow. Wow, this comes out pretty. Aha, now I see why I have that in there. Because it's almost like this that I showed you right here. But it's tiny. A lot smaller. And it can also be used in many different ways. And it's the tiny shape. Okay, it's tiny, small as a pen. So that's why that is in there. Oh, wait a minute. Now, is that because it is, that's how you let it out? You actually have a little push button thing on it. It doesn't go in a lot of detail in the directions, but it's portable, easy to clean, safe, and durable. Very interesting. But it also can be used for magic shows and magic tricks, and they say it's funny. So whatever floats your boat. Let's move on to the next product. Let's see here. Police force tactical. Oh. If you've been following me, you know that these are some of my favorites. My stun guns are some of the best. I've been involved in the stun gun industry for many years when they were big blocks. Kind of like remember the cell phones when they were briefcases? I got an opportunity to work with Nextel. Some of you are like, what is Nextel? I think I heard about that in the history books when the phones were briefcase size. And I was one of those people who was not letting my friend talk me into selling a big old portable block of a phone that was going to make him so much money. Boy, I could not have been more wrong. And that's the way stun guns used to be. Just these big blocks of stuff. It's like, really? Okay, come on. Everybody knows what this is, but nobody knew what they were. They were just big blocks of stuff. But now you have them like this, like the police force. So let me highlight this one right here. The police force 12 million tactical stun stick flashlight. Again, it has the shape of this. Like if this was just not a lot, but a little bit longer. that type of shape. It's not expandable, so it doesn't jump out or anything like that. But it's a 2-pack. One for you and one for your significant other. One for you, one for your mom, one for you, one for your best friend. That's a good packet. That's a good packet to have a 2-pack there. So you can enhance the purchase, and you can also get an extra stun gun as you get some pepper spray to go along with that, and have a nice little bundle. And for Prime, remember, it is Prime deals. We have a lot of Prime deals going on. And for Prime, you also have the free shipping. Don't forget about that. You can get, the stars. I like that. Again, I love the reviews, looking at the reviews, because you do get a lot of good information from the reviews. And you see that they have 4.3 out of 5. Awesome. Nice. Police Force Tactical Stun Gun. Let me see. What does this say here? Okay. And everything is built really, really nice around the shaft of the stun gun. Nice. Okay, here's another one. Handheld police. I'm pretty sure that's a stun gun and has mace, but it may just be a flashlight. Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's check it out. See what it has. Yes, it is. Security lady, she knows her stun guns. Handheld police stun gun flashlight combo with keychain pepper spray self-defense kit, high volt rechargeable stun gun, and 5-ounce premium OC pepper spray CS tear gas and UV dye formula. Maybe you say, you may be thinking, if you're new to this and you're new to the personal protection industry, you may be saying, what? Okay, I don't understand, security lady. What are all these acronyms? What are these initials? What do they stand for? Okay. OC is oleoresin capsicum, which is basically a peppers, the chemical makeup of these pepper sprays and mace sprays. Mace basically started, it was a brand, and a lot of people, because it was one of the first, a lot of people think that they say, I need some mace. Well, it's not really mace that you need. The mace is the brand, but now it's become synonymous with a lot of pepper sprays. And then pepper sprays are just that, and mace as well, made out of chemicals that can cause a lot of, it burns so bad. I went through a training that we had to be sprayed with pepper spray. I thought I was big and bad, They were like, hey, security lady, you can do this. You can, you're a big tough girl. And I'm pretty tough. And I like to think that I'm pretty tough, but I know my limitations, and I prepare in situations because I do know my limitations. But I really thought that I could handle the pepper spray. Oh my gosh, I could not have been more wrong. That stuff burns. Oh God. I burn inside. I can feel the burn just sitting here talking about it. It burns so bad, and it stops everything. And it keeps burning, and the snot mucus just runs out of your nose and your eyes and your mouth, and your eyes just close shut. And I took full blast. Full blast means that you're just standing there with your eyes wide open, and they just spray it all in your face. And that's what I did. Oh gosh, it still brings back memories of that. Hard. If you've ever been sprayed, you know a little bit about what I'm talking about. If you've ever been sprayed with police power type oleoresin capsicum. If you haven't, you don't want to be sprayed. Even just spraying a little bit in the air, you cough and choke and just about gag. So it does kind of incapacitate you. So it's a good thing. And this one has the UV. So that's what OC means. And UV is ultraviolet. So it's ultraviolet dye. It has a chemical makeup that you can put a light on it, a UV light, flashlight, or tiny little flashlight. Let me see, do I have I think I may have one on my keychain. Yes, I do. I keep a UV light on my keychain. So right here, let me see if I press the button, if you can see the light. Yep, you see that little light right there? Like a purple light. Let me see. Yeah, right there. If you see that purple light every time I press it. Okay, that is a UV light. And it actually can show you I have my pen. I think I took my pen out before I left the house. It can show you different things with that UV light. And that pepper spray has the UV dye. So when you spray it on somebody, it is stuck. Whether you have the different types of pepper sprays, there are gel pepper sprays, there are stream pepper sprays, there are foam pepper sprays, different types. And it gets on that person and it sticks and it stays, and you can't just wash it off. You can try and try and try and try, but it's not going to happen. Cold water, some people makes it feel better. It didn't make me feel any better at all. I was burning for the next 3 days. And every time I got in the shower, it burned again. It was just like endless burning. But that dye, it stays on you. So if a person is running, if it's an attacker, you can call the police or call your local authorities. They can go after the person and they can use a light to see if it's actually a person. So even if they wash it all off, they can still see the traces on that in their hair, in their eyebrows, in their fingernails, and the traces of that UV dye. So I think that is just so cool. It takes personal protection to a totally different level. And it's made in the good old USA. Okay, it has 4 something stars, 4.6 out of 5. Love that. Oh, the negative reviews are so minimal. Love it. Let me see if it says anything extra special in here. Make sure we talk about preparation, being personally protected, and yeah, you already said it. Prepared. That's what this live stream is all about, being personally protected and prepared, so you know how to use that. You may be a person yourself. You may have pepper spray. You may be like, security lady, hey, I'm headed to the ball game. I got myself covered. I got my pepper spray. Yep, I carry it on my keychain every day. Do you know how to use it? Well, of course, security lady, I know how to use it. You just push the button and spray it. Wait a minute here. Slow your roll a little bit, because the wind is coming this direction and you are spraying it. Poof! It's back on you and you're the one that's down for the count. You have to make sure the wind's not coming that direction. You're like, oh my gosh, here we go again. How am I going to do that if I'm being attacked? You start practicing now. You start being prepared. Pay attention when you're going outside. Just notice, be aware of these things. Be aware of your surroundings and the wind. You say every day when you go out, okay, what direction is the wind flowing? It's blowing this way. So if somebody was attacking me, I'd spray like this. I get in a position to do that. Or I'd be close enough to do this. Just be prepared and prepare yourself mentally for what you're going to do in these situations. So that is that product, and love that. Wait a minute, wait. We got to see. Let's see the power of the stun gun. Packs a punch at 7+ million open electric volts. Great when walking the dog, joggers, running, or home car office protection. A great low price that will shock you. I like that. Yes, it will shock you. Let me see. Okay. One of the features here I'm going to point out is it has the disable pin. So if someone were able to get it away from you, if you see that little on the bottom of the stun gun on that photo that's there, it has a strap, and that strap is connected to a disable pin. And the pin, if you pull it out, it does what? It disables the stun gun. So the attacker can't use it against you. It puts it inoperable, so it cannot be used against you. So I love that disable function. And their exclusive lifetime warranty. Awesome. When it expires, for the pepper spray too. Oh, cool. For the pepper spray, if it expires, let me see, when it expires, you just send them another one. What? I wonder how many people actually follow up on that. That's a pretty sweet deal. It just expires and they send you another one. That means you literally have a lifetime warranty. Not bad to pay that price and then have pepper spray for the rest of your life as long as you live. That's a hard one to beat right there. But the company's doing it. It's all right. Okay, you are security products on Amazon, only here at your place truly, Amazon, where we are looking out for your best interest. Okay, the next one is the wonderful Walking cane is another one. This one is also an umbrella. So it can be used as a walking cane. It's got a handy little dandy button up there. Flexible fiberglass. What? Inner flexible fiberglass will not bend with high winds. Will not bend with high winds. Extremely sturdy. Will not break even under great pressure. Okay, they've got it going on with these new security, personal protection, walking canes and umbrellas and whatnot, because you can put it, this one, the other guy on the other one, he was standing on it with the tip there and the handle there, and it was not breaking, very durable. This one, they have a car rolling over it, and it's just super durable, not break even under great pressure. Well, it's an umbrella, so I would hope that it would be water repellent. A quick shake and the umbrella is practically dry. Well, now that's interesting. That is interesting, huh? So go ahead and get one of those umbrellas and then leave me a message in the chat when you've got an umbrella and tell me what you thought about it, your feedback. Give me a real good, amazing customer review on that umbrella and let me know what you think, because I think that is super duper cool. And it's got I like that handle. Handle is really cool. It's alloy steel frame, beautiful, elegant German. This one's also German built. Robust walking. Nice. Great gift. Wonderful gift. So that's something you can give somebody as well. So you can get an Amazon gift card and you can put on the gift card. And you can go through any of the links on this carousel and get an Amazon gift card and put on the gift card, walking cane self-defense. This may be for you. And they will probably get it because they love you and you gave them the gift and they're like, I think I'm going to try that out. And then consider you the most super cool person, one of the most super cool people in the world. And you'll be like, yeah, that's me. Okay. If you are new to the stream, I'm the security lady. I help people to overcome their fears. I help them to gain confidence by empowering them through the use and knowledge of the latest technological advances, like these cool umbrellas that you can roll cars over and things like that, as it relates to personal protection, home security, and total life wellness. And today we're talking about personal protection and being prepared. Who would think with an umbrella? Most people that would try to attack you would think that your umbrella, you're just an old person walking on an umbrella, or a young person, you got your umbrella, and that would be an annoyance or a nuisance, or actually get in your way of trying to fight them off. But remember, it's about being what? Prepared. So you are being personally protected by being prepared with using these products. You have knowledge about the umbrella that your average person doesn't. They'll be like, have you noticed how she walks that umbrella? She walks that umbrella like that umbrella's got some super Mr. and Mrs. Bill powers or something. And you'll be like, wouldn't you like to know? And you keep it moving. Yeah. Okay, this one is a retractable, extendable, telescopic, retractable pointer classroom whiteboard pointer. Now, I'm not ever telling you to do anything wrong in a school when there are children, because we have to look out for our children's best interest. But schools have gotten schools have gotten, a lot of them, a little out of control. Some of these children, they make it their mission to antagonize the teachers and destroy the self-confidence and motivation of the very people who are trying to serve them and trying to give them an education to make them more productive citizens and more educated citizens in life. So this little handy dandy, extendable, telescopic, retractable pointer classroom whiteboard pointer is an amazing little thing for an amazing little price. And it's at the lowest price. As of today, June 21st, 2021, this is the lowest price it's been in 30 days. And you just never know when that will come in handy in the classroom. Again, make sure that you are doing the right thing, using personal protection products in the best way possible, and using other things that can be used as personal protection products by being prepared on how to protect yourself and deal with situations that could arise that you're not expecting. And this is an awesome little tool. I love this. Love it because you can get it anywhere. Whereas if you go into a school classroom carrying something like this, they may say, yeah, you can't. No, take that back. But if you go in the classroom having an extendable, telescopic, retractable pointer classroom whiteboard pointer, kind of puts it on a different level. That's kind of like a different note of personal protection. This little handy dandy gadget is really, really super cool as well. This is a light. I'm sorry, not a light. It is a mirror. Mirrors can always come in handy. People underestimate the value of mirrors. And most people, I have some, ouch, I hurt my elbow the other day. Okay. Most people think that mirrors are for looking at yourself. Or just for women, or just for putting on makeup or doing things in the bathroom. Or, putting on clothes. That's why it's $1 million industry off of big, long mirrors, because people want to look at themselves. What? Why do people want to look at themselves all day? It's kind of like this, taking the selfies. It's one thing to take selfies because you want to send it to loved ones and you want to show them what's going on, but it's another thing just to be taking pictures of yourself all day long. I don't get that. But this is an ASP tactical mirror baton attachment for breach, search, and entry case. That obviously sounds like a law enforcement, security, detective, county, state police, something like that. But it actually could be used for a lot of other things. You're going, getting outside your car, and you just feel like something's wrong. Maybe you're at the gas station and you're getting ready to pull off, but you just feel something's just not right. Take that little handy dandy mirror, put it on the end of your stick, because it says tactical mirror baton attachment. So you could attach it to the baton. I like that. I may have to get me one of those. You just kind of stick it out your window. Like, well, security lady, that's what rear view mirrors are for. That's what side view mirrors are for. No, they can't do everything that you could do with one if you put it on the end of your baton. Or put it, I can just I'm sitting here just thinking of so many things I can do with that mirror. So that's a handy thing that you may want to get. After you get one of these, then you can get one of those so that you can have it, or give it. Again, you can give it as a gift to someone, enhance somebody's life, make someone feel really, really, really good because you care about them being prepared on their personal protection journey. And here's another thing that you can do with this. This is a tool. Actually, this is a tool to use with the tool right here, the Monodoc. It's a holder, if I am not mistaken, which I don't think I am, but things change on a daily basis. Yes. So that's a holder that has the little button, so it can really, really be super secure. Get off of that. Super secure. The auto lock front draw baton holder. So you can put this when it's closed down and put that in there and push the button and retract it, but it's locked in there. So that is the one option for a holder. And then, no, we're not going to go on. There's another umbrella, and that's a shorter umbrella. Got the cane, sporting that. Aha, like this. This is a small, semi-discreet, because nobody would ever expect it, because it's purple, so it looks like a little toy, but it is a stun gun. So it's easy to hold. And I actually have one of those, not with me right now because I'm someplace else, but you can put your fingers through it, whether it's these two fingers, whether it's these two fingers, whether it's these two fingers, whether it's however you want to put your fingers through there. But the cool thing is the button is right on the bottom of it, so that when you want to use it, you have it already. So you're walking with it. It looks like you just have rings on your finger, 2 purple rings on your finger. Non-discreet, non-intimidating, go anywhere, pretty much walking with it, sitting down with it, waiting for the bus, waiting for a friend to pick you up, anything like that. And no one really knows what it is. And if you need it, you can just squeeze your hand. You don't have to, flick your wrist or, flick anything or grab something or take something out or push a button. It's just a matter of pushing it against your inside of your hand. And then you have that just mighty, mighty, mighty shock and sound. I mean, it's like, no, I didn't make the sound like it makes because it's more like a crack, kind of, sort of. But electricity, it sounds, it's obvious that there's some serious electricity coming through that. And then it has the on-off switch on the side of it. But you can always keep it on when you're by yourself out at night in public, and it's just ready to fire off at any point. This portable self-defense tool is compact and fits in your purse, allowing you to access it anywhere. Again, just a suggestion. If you're out walking at night by yourself, security lady tip number 2 for the evening. Have it in your hand already. Have it already ready so you don't have to get into your purse. Plus, the person, the bad guy might try to steal your purse from you. And then you have that already ready. And when he goes to grab that purse off your shoulder, and don't walk, just tip, security lady, tip number 3 for the evening. When you're walking with your purse or your bag or your book bag, don't walk with it on your shoulder like that. Walk with it across like that, or across like that, or around there, but not like that, especially in places that you're not familiar with where you're going to. My straps, I don't want to put this up. Okay, let's see here. Moving on to the next one. I love this one too. I have this one. Love you. Like, oh my gosh, security lady, how many stun guns do you have? I have a lot because I like them and I like being prepared and I like educating people on what these things can do in the power. And this has those little spikes in it, but it is a stun gun, and the stun comes back and forth from and to those little spikes. Same principle of having it on. You can only fit one. Well, for me, I can actually fit 2 fingers in there because, again, my hands are small. But the principle of how you use it, the concept of how you use it, is exactly the same. And remember what we talked about, preparation. So you prepare yourself and you are ready for action at any given moment because you've been practicing pushing that button with it off. Don't keep shooting out all your electricity on your stun. And these are rechargeable. So good thing is you don't have to worry about the battery running out like immediately or anytime soon once you have it charged. Just push it. I mean, so you practice using it, and you go, you practice pulling it out. You practice how you're going to carry. You practice scenarios in your head. What's going to happen if this happens? What happens if this happens? What do I do if this happens? You know, when, as you know, like we mentioned earlier, there's only a couple of ways that you can go in your front door. That is to go in your front door. Use your key, put it in the key thing, which everybody has to do. And you missed it last night. Well, maybe, I don't know. You may have not missed it with the keyless entries. Oh gosh, you gotta love those keyless entries because it is, again, another tool of personal protection. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about being prepared as it relates to personal protection. The next product is really cool. It's also a great gift for any college student. You have to love our college students. We send them to school with so many things because we care about their college journey, and they have everything under the sun except personal protection devices. And we need to start making sure that they are prepared for things like that because, as you know, most likely, you know, maybe you don't know, but most likely, tons of things happen on college campuses with students. Students get abducted, they get hurt, they get assaulted, they get raped, they get molested, they get stabbed, they get shot. I mean, on college campuses, there was a time where stuff like that did not happen on the college campus. There were times like when things like this didn't happen in schools, but now they are happening everywhere. And we have an opportunity to be a part of the possible solutions to these things, and at least saving the life, the character, the integrity, the safety, the future of at least one by getting them self-protection products and helping them to be prepared. So this one is really, really cool. It's a vegan leather keychain set. Look at all these nifty little tools. Wow, they have the glass break, they have the Kubotan, they have the key door opener, that little thing that has the little pointy thing that sticks out and you're like, okay, security lady, great definition. The little thing that has the point that sticks out. I just described 1, 2, Well, at least two of the products. The one that looks like a square, it has a square with a little open hole, looks like you can put your finger through it with a little thing that sticks up on the end of it. That is what I'm referring to. That is a door opener so that you don't actually have to touch the door on certain doors that have handles that you don't have to turn like that. You simply pull it and open it up. That's a part of protection. Also keeping your hands nice and clean to keep your health protected because we want you to be healthy. We want you to be safe. And the other one's the alarm. So you have the alarm and you have the Kubotan and you have that little, I wonder if that little fluff ball serves a purpose. There's some fluff balls with alarms on it. So I don't think that's an alarm because it already has an alarm on it. So that has an alarm when you're walking alone or on the desk highway. Yeah, this is a nice little tool. It comes in orange and it comes in black and it comes in green. Great, great gift. You can get that gift for somebody. You can get let's see. For that price, you can get like several of those. Whenever I take it in, just need to bring it in and just bring yourself down a little bit. This is what I have. You're probably wondering, what is that? If you check out my stream this morning, you can find out exactly what this was. But you got to check out the stream because this is another stream. So I'm not going to talk about what I talked about then right now. Because maybe you already went to that one and you're like, hey, I don't need to hear that again. I just heard it this morning because I'm following you right up there. If you're not, click that follow button so you'll know when I'm on next and you can hear all the coolest and latest things. If you are just joining this stream, here we go again. Here we go again. I'm the security lady. I help people gain confidence by empowering them through the use and knowledge of the latest technology as it relates to personal protection, home business security, and total life wellness. If you are here on Amazon Live, then click that follow button that's right there, and you can find out when I'm going to be on and what I'm going to talk about. Cool stuff tomorrow. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow at 10 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, and at 3:30. We're going to have some amazing guests on that own some amazing security companies. Cool beans. If you are not on Amazon Live, you won't see the follow button up there. You have to come over to the securitylady.live to see that follow button. But you can follow me on Facebook, and you can also come to the security.live, so the securitylady.live on Amazon, and see all these cool bean stuff. Okay, the next product that we have in the carousel, the UV that I was telling you about, oh, I'll put it back down. That UV light that I was telling you about, that is what you see right here. Gotta love the UV lights. I have several, but I'm only going to hit on one. This one right here. UV Teflon UV handheld flashlight, 100 LED, ultraviolet flashlight black light detector for dog urine, pet stains, and bed bugs. That's what it says, okay? I'm going to say it again. Dog urine, pet stains, and bed bugs. It does so much more. It does a lot more. Get human urine, too. It can counterfeit money. It can identify certain counterfeit, a lot of counterfeit. You'd be surprised that you've probably gotten counterfeit money and just didn't know it because counterfeiters gotten so smart. I mean, some things are just as simple as just spray it with hairspray. And I'm telling you this, you're like, oh, why are you telling people that? Why are you giving away the secrets? Because you need to know, because I don't want you to be the person that I was when I went to give the Family Dollar a $20 bill and they were like, can't take this, it's counterfeit. And I'm like, what? This was years ago, before I was a security lady and before I had my super secret dad. And I've gotten a lot of counterfeit bills. But now that I have my thing on if you're just joining and you didn't see this earlier, I'm going to show it to you right here. This is the small version of what you're seeing in the carousel right now. So you may want to go ahead and get one of the three that are in the carousel because they can come in handy for so much. But now and I have caught so many counterfeit bills and I give them right back, even from the bank. Because even at banks, people take money in. They don't always check all those bills. So they give the money right back out. And then you get a counterfeit bill and you're like, what? But I got that from the bank. And like, prove it. Now you're prepared. Yep, that's what this stream is all about. Personally protected and being prepared. So that is a UV light. It catches a lot. Oh my gosh. And it's so much more. Going on your floor, when you go in hotels, check those sheets. check the chairs that you're sitting on, take your UV light, and yeah, and then get some Lysol. I did a video on Lysol, so you check on Lysol, you'll see some of my videos with that on how amazing that stuff can be. But we're not talking about that right now. Back, bring sit here, lady. Bring it back in. Bring it back in. Stay on task here. Okay, now, so you see those UV light up there. Wait. I'm gonna highlight this one. Just gotta highlight that just because. Let's see. Yes, I thought I didn't put it in there, but I did put it in there. So that is just a different color. This little one that I have, that you turn the light on. See, I want to make sure you see it. See that purple, how it turns on? That's the UV light coming out. And let me see, do I have a dollar? No, I don't have a dollar bill. What did I say? Do I have a 5? I don't have any bills on me right now. Otherwise, I would take one and turn off all the lights and show you how cool this is to see whether or not you have a counterfeit bill. And it's so easy once you learn how to do it. There are certain things, there are certain things that the counterfeiters cannot duplicate and cannot imitate on the bills. And that's any bills, not just the new $20 bills for the United States of North America, but other bills as well. They can't duplicate it. And these lights pick up whether or not it has those non-duplicatable strands and other things in the bills. So this is an awesome price for a 6-pack. You can get a 6-pack for that price, and you can give those out a dime a dozen to other people and say, hey, you need one of these, check your sheets. You need one of these, check your couch. You need one of these, check the hotel, check the motel, check anything. And to see if your dog pee. You know how sometimes you have that funky, nasty urine smell and you're like, where does that come from? I know he's not peeing because I take him out all the time. You take your UV light out. Ooh, you'd be surprised. You sure would. Okay, what is the next thing that we have in the carousel? Okay, we have the Crossman. Let's go on to the Crossman. Okay, we have the Crossman PFM 520 Night Stalker CO2 powered air pistol with built-in red laser sight class 2 under 1 MW black. And this one gets a 4.4 out of 5 stars. So this is something that you could also practice with. It looks like a nice little practice one. And again, as we mentioned before, with the long one, make sure that you're paying attention. Please be careful because these things look real. So they could be mistaken as real, not only by people in the neighborhood, but also by law enforcement. And we don't want you to be in a bad situation that could have been prevented. We want you to be safe. So with this, yay. I love that. It has a toggle safety, ergonomically placed controls to emphasize safe handling. I love that. Red laser sight. Practice with these things. Practice, know what you're dealing with. It gives you a chance to be prepared in a different way because you never know. You never know when the real deal is going to come along and you're going to need to be able to function with that and help somebody and save a life. And that's what this is all about, being personally protected and being prepared in every way possible to keep yourself safe and your loved ones safe on a different platform. If you have any questions, please throw them in the chat. Or if you have any comments or you'd like to give your thoughts on some of these things, please throw them in the chat. And we can educate everybody so everybody can learn more about the amazing life of personal protection and being personally protected. And here we have a bundle. What is this bundle about? Bundle 5 items. Daisy Red Ryder Carbine BB, Daisy glasses, Christmas Story decoder pen, 25 count pack of targets, and a Daisy 350 BB tube. So you've got like the whole package here. Again, it's about practicing and knowing, practicing in a protected area, in an area that is safe, that you know you and your loved ones are safe, and practicing so that you know what's going on. So many people have these type of things. Actually, as you know, because I'm sure you have probably, if you're on the live stream, then you probably listen to the news and you've probably seen other things on different media avenues, and you know what's going on out there. you have an opportunity to be protected and to stay protected and to practice. And see, here you even have the target. So you can practice in a safe area to keep yourself safe and your family and loved ones protected. And let's see, Doreen Merle started following. Doreen Merle, thank you so much for following me. And so I got to sing you a little song because I don't have all the nifty things that all the other people have, because I just don't have those right now. And so I'm not a singer at all, but I like sharing from my heart because I'm very transparent and open. And I'm going to welcome you with a wonderful, warm security lady welcome. So welcome, welcome, Doreen Morell. Welcome to see the security lady. That's me. Thank you for joining. Yay. Okay. If you're not following, go ahead and follow me. Follow Doreen Morell's example so that you can be updated on the latest things that are going on with the security lady and the new super secret James Bond spy gadget, as well as a lot of the updated things. Tomorrow, I can't emphasize enough, tomorrow with it being Prime Day and all the specials and amazing things that we have going on, I'm going to have several special guests at, I think it's 10 o'clock. It may be 8 o'clock in the morning. So just follow my videos and you'll see if it's 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have a special guest. I'm also gonna have another special guest at 2 o'clock, and I'm gonna have another special guest at 3:30. All of these are owners of some of the most phenomenal security companies here in the United States of North America. So for all of you who are in other countries watching this, you want to hear from these guys because they know about the latest stuff. One of them in particular is going to be talking about some super secret James Bond covert stuff, some of it which I have myself, and it is off the chart. It's just incredible. They make their own stuff as well. Another one is talking about specifically focusing on the stun guns, the ins and outs, the newest, the latest, the most high powered, the most incredible things of that nature. And then the other one's going to be talking about some, oh gosh, whew. We just got a serious lineup for tomorrow. So you don't want to miss those. You don't want to miss the lineup tomorrow at all. You want to hear what these people have to say. And moving on to the next one. The paper targets. These are really good for practicing. Practice makes perfect, and you'll never know when you need it. It's better to need it and know what you're doing than to have it and know nothing at all. Practice, preparation. So that gives you a target right there. Plus, it's good to know it when, like I mentioned before, preparation, looking, paying attention, knowing the next move that you're going to make. Knowing that if you're sitting in a particular place, maybe you're sitting on your porch, maybe you sit on your porch every single day and you've never thought about what happens if somebody runs up to you and just says, give me your purse. Or if they put a gun to your head and say, take me in your house. If you haven't thought about what you're going to do and practice in your mind, mentally, and sometimes even physically, then you're going to panic at the last minute or you're going to freeze, because that's what people do. They either enter flight or they enter fight mode. And some of you may be like, security lady, what in the world? Fight, flight? What are you talking about? You may be thinking, you may be the person listening and watching this live stream that's like, I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, that's so true. And when you're in fight or flight mode, you do one of those two. On flight mode, if you don't run, you freeze and you just are like stuck and you don't know what to do. But if you have practiced over and over and over what's going to happen, then you naturally do it. It becomes second nature. It becomes a habit. If you're sitting out on your porch and you always take this out with you, again, I can't get it in because I have to go outside on some concrete and kind of drop it back in so it goes back in. But if you're, so just pretend like this isn't here right now for the sake of watching this. If you have this out here with you, this part, if you have this expandable still stick with you and it's next to you at all times, and you've practiced on how you're going to handle it, if you're talking a certain way, you practice how you can handle it. If that situation happens, then you know immediately, you know exactly what you're going to do. It's going to be in your hand before you even blink an eye, on second nature. And the poor person who tried to attack you. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to go there. So that's why these targets are here. So you can get an idea and feel for how important it is that you practice something over and over and over in your mind and physically. So we have another one there, that Viking culture, which is a really nice one, more high quality. That's why you see it's made out of, I think this one, I'm pretty sure this one is made out of wood. So you can use that for darts or whatever you would like to use it for. The idea, is specifically for throwing things. You can also throw, there's some things called stars, and you can throw a lot of things. And practice makes perfect. When I first started throwing knives, I didn't think I could be any good. And the person that was working with me, they were like, yeah, you can. They told me, you need to start practicing on that. You need to start doing that because that's another level of preparation if I ever need it. What did we say earlier? It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So first on, I could not hit anything. It's like, this knife throwing isn't for me. It's just not going to work. I just can't do this. But when I started practicing, I thought I'm gonna really work on this because I already knew practice makes perfect. So I go out, just practice. And now it's second nature. I feel like the Wonder Woman or one of the queens in the Amazon world, throw it on my back, throw it on my head. Don't even have to turn my head and poop, hit my target. It's an amazing feeling. And so what I'm sharing with you is practice some of these things. These things are out here. They're available to learn and to take your personal preparation for protection to a totally different level. Yes. Oh gosh, I get so excited when I talk about this stuff. This is awesome. Let me see. Gabrielle. Tori Blanca started following. Oh, thank you so much for following. Thank you. So I got to hold on for the song. So those of you who are out here listening, you got to hear my little happy song for following me. So Gabrielle Tori Blanca, thank you for following me. Thank you for following Lady Security. That's me, Security Lady. Thank you so much for following me. You're going to be updated with the latest things coming on that are going on. Tomorrow is a special day. Please share with all your friends, family, everyone you know. This is an opportunity for them to see some of the latest, greatest, most covert, most incredible, most effective products as it relates to stun guns, personal protection products, covert cameras, hidden safes, you name it, the gamut is going to all be on there. I have the owners of these companies coming tomorrow. Rare opportunity to hear these guys all in one day about these products. So you don't want to miss these products. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, we're going to the next product is the Daisy Airs book. It talks about, let me click on it. It talks about the first 100 years hardcover in these two particular products. And it's good to know about these things. When you do just a little bit of investigation, just a little bit of knowledge about these things, it can take your preparation to another level because you know about the history and how it works. Sometimes we think history only refers to people. People say, well, you got to know your history because if you don't know your history, you don't know where you come from. And therefore, you don't know where you really are and where you fit in this whole great scheme of things. And you don't know where you're going. You could go anywhere. Well, it's the same thing with products that you use. Know a little bit about them so that you can be better equipped and better prepared. This one is a real closer to real life. That's why I have that on there because it's a huge difference between practicing with the bunny rabbit, practicing with the deer, and practicing with something that's more real to life and moving. And that takes me to the next one. Check this out. Probably, did you even know that these kind of things existed? You may be the person that's like, come on, yes, I knew these things existed, but a lot of people do not know it exists. They think it only exists in the movies. But when it comes to really reality, it's like, what? These things are really out here. This really happens. And I can really use that for, to practice for myself. And I can really be ahead of the ball game. Yeah. Super, super, super cool. Love it. Okay. So that one that just highlighted, that is moving. We have another digital right there. I just highlighted that one. Not going to go into a lot of detail, but that one is a moving one. Okay. And you maybe wonder if if you've gotten a little ahead of me, you may be thinking, security lady, why in the world did you put a we game in there? Guys, listen to this. This we game, I hope you didn't throw yours away, because so many people have gotten rid of their we game. They thought it was just a fad and they got rid of it because they're tired of working with the exercise. No, you can't do that. Okay, wait a minute. I got to charge my battery because I don't want to just leave you guys hanging. It says my battery's low and it needs to be charged. And you guys are going to be like, where did she go? Where does the security lady go? She just left us. Okay, come on over here. Aha. There's that better. Okay, great. We're back on target. Okay, don't want to lose you guys. The we game, it can help you to be focused. It can help your motor skills. It can help your balance. And those things all come into play when critical things come in and when you're in fight or flight mode and your adrenaline starts going and things start tightening up and those pupils start getting little. So you don't normally see all that because people don't discuss that when it comes to taking care of your family. They say, protect your home, protect your family, but they don't say the intricacies that go along with that and the realities of what really happens to a person's body and to their mind when these things come into play. So we game helps with all of that. It helps with your focus. It helps with your balance. It helps with your coordination and how you're all flowing together under pressure if you use it correctly. It's all about tools, using tools correctly or in the most beneficial and productive way to help yourself to be prepared for your own personal protection. So that is why that we game is in there. You can get them now, oh gosh, for a dime a dozen. Like, look at the price on Amazon. Just crazy inexpensive. Whereas before they were just so much, but now they're just amazing with the prices and the quality. So I give those we games a thumbs up. And get you a we game so that you can practice on these things and keeping your fine motor skills sharp. Okay, the reading, you're like, but you got books in there. Yes, check out the titles of these books. Look at these books. Look at that one. What does that first one say? I mean, I wish I could hear you actually through the chat. Nope. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted the other one. I clicked on that one, but I want the 100 one. 100 ingenious ways to detect lies, how to spot a liar like a pro. Okay, this isn't just for you to go out and spot your boyfriend or spot your girlfriend or, your boss. This is about personal protection and being prepared on your personal protection journey. When you speak with people, a huge percentage of people's homes that get burglarized or people that get robbed in their own home it's done by people that they've come in contact with before. Whether it was the electrician that came that they didn't know, or whether it was the person that asked if they needed their trees trimmed, or the person that asked they could use their phone that you said, no, you're not using my phone. I know at least that much. But they were watching to see how you actually handled the situation. You can know by reading some of these books, the small things that people do to say, if they ask you to use your phone, for you to know, were they really asking you to use their phone, or were they about another purpose? Or if somebody's trying to take you out, whether it's girl or guy, trying to date you, trying to get to know you, you can know certain things they do, how they lie, the questions that you ask, how they look at you when you're asking those questions, how they frown, how their lip may turn up, how they stop moving, how they drink their water. By the way, make sure you're drinking your water. Water does get body good. So these books that I have listed here in the carousel can change your life in so many ways, as knowing how you're dealing with, how to spot a dangerous man. Okay, are they always on point in every situation all the time? No, there's exceptions to every rule. As you very well know, there's always exceptions to every rule. The key is, in general, you can pretty much spot things, and these books are like right on target. This one that I'm highlighting right now, amazing book. That book is like so accurate. It's like crazy accurate. I've read that book 1,000 times. That's like one of my go-to books when I need a refresher class. And it's the coolest thing. The over here, let's see. Why isn't this moving? Wait a minute. Okay, scared lady, let's find out. Why isn't this moving? Okay, that ring right there, the Valili men's knuckle ring. Okay, a lot of places have things like this that are not legal. So check with your local, state, and your federal laws to see if these things, how these things fit in this grand scheme of things, because I don't want you getting arrested, getting you detained by law enforcement for having things that may not be legal in your city, township, state, country, wherever you are. There are so many of these things that the legality is not always on the product, it's on how the product is used. It's somewhat like so many states and cities and local ordinances say nothing about how old a child should be before they left at home by themselves. Yet, if something happens to the child while they're left at home by themselves, other things come into play and factors, et cetera, et cetera. So it's the same thing with a lot of security products and personal protection products and devices. It's how you use some of these. The majority are perfectly just amazing, fine. Some of these you can go on the plane. I'm not going to tell you which ones you can or can't, because I definitely don't want you come back to the security lady and say, that security lady told me I could take that on the airplane. She told me she took her such and such on the airplane and such and such, and people do it. No, we're not given that opportunity. So that's what's going on with that. Now, one of the things only with health is so very important. I'm always going to throw some type of health and wellness thing in every stream that I do, because keeping mentally sound and keeping yourself physically up to things, you can't use things like you wouldn't, if you're not mentally sound, you wouldn't really know how to use it. You'll be out here swinging this, steel stick everywhere, thinking you're G.I. Joe, or just walking around like you Miss Bad A, this and that and this and that. You got to be mentally sound. You have to keep your brain fresh and your mouth fresh. So you're going to see for the first time, I'm going to be trying something new. There's a company, Simple Wonders, that has given me this product so that I can try it. And I wanted to wait for the special opportunity this evening to try this, to see how I feel about it and why. It's called an apple cider vinegar gummy. You may have heard of those. If you have heard of apple cider vinegar gummies, please leave a message in the chat. This gummy right here. Can you see this? I think they're really, really cool. I've heard so much about it. I have friends that take apple cider gummies and they're like, they're so good. You can try it. But I'm the security lady and I had to do my research first to find out more about it. And I found out that they're just amazing because I've taken apple cider vinegar for years. I mean, I cook with it. I drink it sometimes just because I know it cleans out your system. It helps to detoxify your system and it helps just overall healthiness. So this one, it is naturally flavored. It is gelatin free. It is plant-based. It's got 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. Now, one thing I do love about this, oh my gosh, ginger is so good for your body. Ginger does so many amazing things for your body. It is so healthy and it just makes you feel good if you've ever had ginger. I do ginger juice. I make ginger ice cream. I put ginger in my pumpkin pie. I put ginger in, you name it. Tea. I keep saying tea all day long. And so it's got ginger in here. And it is only 20 calories. Wow, I like this. So I'm going to try. Wait, oh my gosh, look at this. I've got to share this. This is so cool. What a great way to end this stream up with. You heard about all the super secret James Bond keep yourself personally protected stuff. Now you were keeping ourselves personally protected from the inside, getting those toxins out of our body, just like we want to get the toxic people and the toxic criminal possibilities to come into our life. We don't want that. We don't want that garbage in our life. Let's try. Okay, wait. I got to finish this. Okay, it's got cane sugar. It's got water. It's got natural apple flavor, black carrot. Oh, check this out. Look that up on Google. Black carrot extract, curcumin. Now you've got to know about curcumin. If you don't know about curcumin, find out about curcumin. It's like one of the top health things that are just super, super good for your body. Oh my God. I'm just getting like super, super, super excited here. Spirulina extract for color and maple syrup and chili pepper. It's got it going on chili pepper. Okay, here it goes, guys. Are you ready for this? Okay, I'm getting ready to open it. Getting ready to open it. Okay, it's got, oh my gosh, you can smell it. I'm going to open it right here. This smells so good. I almost want to lick the thing, but I'm not going to do this I'm not going to do this out here with everybody watching, because then you guys would take snapshots and you'll replay the video to film. Say, did you see? You believe she licked the top of her thing with her gummy things in it? Apple cider vinegar, ACV is many times what people call it. ACV. Okay, it's got different colors. Look at the different colors. It's got cool. It's got like, it's used that for natural colors. It says that ingredient. So it's got red and yellow. But I'm going to try one. Uh-oh, I don't know. Here goes, guys. Here goes. It just smells so good. I mean, it smells like apple cider. If you've ever smelled apple cider, you know how it smells and how strong it is, but it also has that sweet smell, but it's strong. This is like a pleasantly sweet smell that you can just sit and smell all day. Okay, I'll stop smelling. It's like sniff, sniff, sniff. You know, are you an apple cider vinegar or an ACV addict here? Okay, here we go. Should I try the red or the yellow? Okay, wait a minute. Somebody put in the chat. Should I try the red or the yellow? And I'll do whatever you want to suggest. The red or the yellow. Which one should I do? So is anybody going to tell me? You guys aren't going to tell me which one I should take? If you don't tell me, I need your participation here. I need you to say the red or the yellow. Or I'm just going to have to do it. You're going to make me do this all by myself without somebody giving me their encouragement of what they think. You can be the one that says, hey, I was the one that suggested she take the red, and that's why she is just doing so amazing. Her body's just like, woo, feeling good. Oh, you're not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try the red then. I'm going to pick the red. Okay, here goes. It's nice and soft. I like sucking on them too. It doesn't say if you're supposed to suck or chew. This is really good. I am so impressed. I am really impressed. Okay, wait. Okay. You're always supposed to read the use of things when you have them. I didn't read the suggested use, but I knew you, because it has a 120 naturally flavored apple gummies, and it has 2 gummies per serving. Then I knew that it had 2 gummies per serving, so I knew that. But okay, so this company, Simple Wonders, they wanted me to try these. And so I want to tell you guys out there, this really is good. And I'm not going to tell you something that's good. That's why I wanted to try it live, because I told the company, I mentioned to the owner of the company that I'm going to be honest. If it's not good, I'm going to say, hey, this is okay. So you know how the security lady operates. If I don't think something is good and someone asks me to give them my thoughts on it, I will say, it's not for me, but it may be good for someone else. I'm just saying, this is delicious. This is really delicious. And it says 2 servings. So, because, wait, somebody's, who's up? Zing. Let me see. Did I miss it? No, because you just now sent this. Home hard weed wax beads. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm going to try the yellow ones. So the yellow ones, let's see. Because you have to take 2. So 2 servings. 1 serving. Oh my gosh. These are good. Grab you some. Definitely get you some in the carousel. I'm glad I had the opportunity to try this. Yeah, these are really, really good. Okay, I don't want to wait. I want to eat some more, but I'm not going to. Directions are here for a reason, everybody. So thank you for joining me. Grab you a bottle of apple cider, of Simply Wonders apple cider vinegar gummies. They're in the carousel. You can reach down in the carousel right now. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even tell you about the special. Oh my gosh. And I didn't even see that. It's Amazon's choice. Wow, this is Amazon's choice today, and the special is still going on. The special is only going on, I think, for like another, not very long. How long is the special going on? This is you save right now. You save a nice amount. You can see here in the carousel, because of the way these videos are done, I'm not going to say it, but you can look right now. You click on the product on the apple cider vinegar gummies. You can see that they are the Amazon's choice in detox and cleanse weight loss products. Amazon's choice. That means something. And you can save the amount that you can save today. And it's been the lowest price in 30 days. Hey, they must have known that I was going to get out here and tell you guys all about these apple cider vinegars. I give this a high thumbs up. Definite thumbs up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. And 2 thumbs up for the Simple Wonders apple cider vinegar. And it's been amazing with you guys today. If there are any final things that you have that you want to share, please share it in the chat, because we are getting ready to close it up. I think I'm going to be in love with these. Yeah, I think I'm going to be in love with these. We're going to close it up, and we are going, that's the Prime Day deal. Nice. So get the Prime Day deal when you can, because I can't promise you it's going to be on there tomorrow. I'll see you. Hopefully I'll see you back tomorrow at one of the streams where we're going to have the owners of these incredible security companies coming on and talking about this rare opportunity for these owners to come out in public on a live stream on Amazon and talk about the safety and security of our nation and of our families and of our homes and of just our person. So I want you to hear straight from their mouth. Have your questions ready. Please have your questions ready to give them any questions you like about what we're going to be talking about. Stay tuned. And I hope you have a marvelous, incredible day. I hope that you have the absolute best day ever. You heard it straight from the security lady, and I'll see you on the next video.